Hello everyone. Hello, hi. So my name is Aisha Almeera N, but you can call me Sasa. It is specifically written as SZA. I am currently 19 years old, but I am turning 20 soon, and I am studying at University of Ciputra, taking International Business Management, International Class, batch 2019. And yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, so another thing about me, I usually am on the introverted side rather than being on the extroverted side. But I guess that changes depending on the situation and time as well, I guess. Because, fun fact though, at the start of 2021, I took the 16 personality test and it told me that I am a part of the ENFG. And then a few days ago, I took the personality test again and it told me that I am an INFG. So that means I changed from an extrovert into an introvert. Yeah. I consider myself as someone who is creative, meaning I really enjoy coming up with solutions for those who I care about. For this part, my imagination actually plays a big role because usually I would just imagine myself in those specific situations so I can come up with those solutions. I guess this is also really useful in UC, especially in BMI, because we are challenged every single day to basically brainstorm and then just think of new and refreshing ideas that has not been thought about before. In other words, being innovative.
I am also a perfectionist. I realized this since high school actually, but I think it peaked through college. While this could be a great feature in so many aspects, it is not always possible to create the perfect setting. It can hold me back sometimes. I'm prone to burnouts as a result of this. There are times when I catch myself caring too much about the details of an assignment that I didn't realize that it was almost the due date. I often feel annoyed at myself as well whenever I submit a certain assignment that I personally think is still lacking. It is also a habit of mine to avoid conflict, so I would much rather stay quiet and understand the situation itself rather than fighting with someone head on just because we have different opinions. One thing that I've always found challenging are organizations. Not challenging in a bad way though, definitely in a good way. I joined the student council throughout middle school and high school, and I'm really glad that I was able to participate to be a member of BMI Student Union for this year. Personally, I really do consider joining organizations as a really important step for self-growth, especially to really understand what aspects we are still lacking at when working with a team, and then grow and learn from one another to fill in each other's gap. By joining an organization, of course, it could prepare you for your own future. Aside from that, human beings are naturally social creatures, which means you would eventually have to know how to act and work in a group. And where would you be able to do that? Of course, by joining organizations.
Okay, so I have two goals that I would like to complete by the end of this semester. The first one is I am fully aware of how I am still lacking in my public speaking skills. This could be seen from how I still get nervous when it comes to going up to a new person and talk to them, or maybe speaking in front of a crowd, maybe. Since right now I am one of the student ambassadors here in BMI, I will need to improve my public speaking skills so that I could be able to network more, or so that I can really convey the opinions that I have to other people to the point where 3 other people have noticed that I am getting better in my public speaking skills. Another aspect that I would like to improve is to be more contributive in any work that is done within a team, by being more proactive and give at least 2 opinions of the subject of the matter. Okay, so how am I planning to achieve those goals that I just made? So first of all, I will need to practice at least 3 times before any public speaking activities that I would have to do. For example, practicing for a presentation, or maybe practicing to be an MC for an event in BMI. And then I would also have to do a lot of research on diverse topics to enlarge my knowledge for at least half an hour every single day at 7 a.m. to start my day. So I could be more updated on the trends and be more creative on group works or assignments. This could be done by simply surfing through the internet, or basically by keeping up with the news locally and internationally.
In order to ensure that my goals will be reached by the end of the semester, of course I would need to monitor my process. First of all, I would need to make a to-do list about the things that I would have to do throughout the day that could help me achieve my goals. For example, practicing for a presentation that is due in the next 2 days, or maybe just learning on basic public speaking skills. and basically any activities that would help me to reach my goals. This helps to maintain my focus and get clear, visible milestones that I would have to go through. Besides, checking off the items of a to-do list is something that I find quite fun, actually. Also, I'll regularly ask my friends about whether they see changes in me that could indicate me getting closer and closer to reach my goals. Aside from that, self-reminder is also important for me. I would need to constantly remind myself that I have goals that I would have to complete by the end of this semester so I could continue to strive towards those goals. And one of the most important part for me throughout this journey is the much needed help and support. Aside from my friends, I will also ask for feedback from both my family and lecturers on which part that I am still lacking at and how to fix those parts, so I can get closer to achieving my goals and eventually reaching them by the end of this semester.
These are my goals and my ways on how to achieve it. It may be different from others who would handle it, but at the end of the day, everyone has their own ways and their own goals, so
I hope this video is useful, and I guess I'll see you somewhere later. Okay, before I go, I just want to say fighting to all of you who are trying your best to achieve your goals. Don't give up, and please know you're doing really great. Keep up the good work. Okay, bye.